series on BBC Sounds, by the way. You can hear the untold stories from our county, from the past and present, from Anne Boleyn's link to East Horndon to Purfleet inspiring the hymn Amazing Grace. You can get your history nerd on, and they are very, very gripping indeed. There's certainly something that our next guest would be interested in too. She's a bit of a history buff, as well as an actor and play producer. Lottie Walker is from the East End and has put on a new play based on Sarah Wesker, a trade unionist and social activist, one of East London's singing strikers of 1928, in fact. The play is called Chop Liver and Unions and is coming to Colchester next month, and it has music, history and a gripping, relatable tale. We're catching up with its creator on the show today, Lottie Walker, who's not been feeling great, unfortunately.
Oh, I've been horribly unwell this week, but I'm on the up now. I can speak to you today.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's the worst thing being unwell in the summer. At least when it's winter, you expect it. But when it's hot outside and you're unwell,
it's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair, no.
Well, I'm glad we've managed to catch you to talk about this new play. But first, Lottie, as an East Ender, what brought you into producing plays and acting in the first place?
Well, that's a very, very good question. So when I was about 6, don't laugh, at primary school, I decided we needed to do a pantomime, and we used to rehearse in the library. I organised it and I wasn't in it, but there were about 5 of us. It was terrible and it lasted 10 minutes, but it was Cinderella. And so it does go back to the cradle, I think. I think it's from watching The Sound of Music and wanting to be Julie Andrews when I grew up.
Not bad inspiration, to be fair, actually.
I still kind of do, to be honest. But I then I did part-time classes at Sylvia Young before there was even a full-time school there. And Sylvia, I did a normal job when I left school, but Sylvia remembered me and was looking for a soprano to do a summer season way back when, and gave me a call, and I did that, and I was in the business for about 6 years, doing variety, summer season, the odd play and whatever. And then I decided I needed to earn a living, proper one, get a mortgage and all that stuff. So I went into the city for 20 years. And then about 6 years ago, I came out of the city, set up my own company and thought this is what I should be doing. So I am self-producing my one-woman shows and some other bits for other people as well.
Wow, so fully committing, doing a back 180, back into not just acting, but producing and creating all yourself. How are you finding it, Lottie?
Well, sometimes I question my wisdom, but well, it's not the easiest road in the world to travel, it has to be said, but I'm enjoying it. It's, sometimes you have to go where you're meant to be, and I'm happiest in this environment. So the producing thing, I'm a bit of a control freak, so and also I do wonder, would anyone employ me other than myself? So that's always a good thing. Make your own fate, that's what they say, isn't it?
You get to be your own boss and all those sorts of things too, though, don't you?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've only got myself to blame. Equally, if stuff doesn't happen, I really have only got myself to blame. So it's a 24/7 job, really. Well, we make the most of it. So, we come to nice places like Colchester, and we might stay for 2 or 3 nights rather than just the one, and have a chance to see the sights and, do the touristy bits and have a bit of a relax as well. And I go to some lovely places. So
I was going to say, is this your way of essentially being a tourist and seeing the country I'm just going to put on a show for a couple of nights in one area and then I get to see the place? Is that really why you do it?
Well, funny you should say that. It isn't really why I do it, but it's a really nice bonus, I have to say. And we can't always afford to do it, but I'm doing it a couple of times this year. I'm doing the Ludlow Fringe and the Buxton Fringe, and there's never any money in a fringe festival. So I thought, well, I'll stay for a few days and, I'll be a tourist whilst I'm there.
Well, there's certainly a lot to see in Colchester. I'm sure we could get a list for you. And for us, there's lots to see in this new play based on the life of Sarah Wesker. We'll have more from Lottie Walker on BBC Essex in just a moment.